What's up, guys? Welcome back to episode 3 of the Cody Cottle Show. Today, I'm doing a solo episode to tell you why I think you should be posting on social media every single day. See, we live in a very unique time in history right now. See, people buy people. They don't buy our products. They don't buy our services. They buy into us first. And if you're wanting to go crush it in your business or in the marketplace, one of the most valuable assets that you can leverage today is your personal brand. And the greatest opportunity to build that is this little device we all have in our pockets every single day, our cell phones. See, technology has come such a long way that we have these social networks. We were put on this earth by God to do life together. We were designed for relationships, the very foundation of every organization on the planet, whether that be a for-profit or a non-profit or sports or whatever it is, all boils down to relationships. And one of the greatest things that you can do, and I'm actually predicting right now with my little crystal ball, just imagine I have a crystal ball and I'm rubbing it right now. I'm predicting that we are living in one of the greatest times in history to build an audience, to get attention. I don't think it'll be as easy as it is right now, 10, 20, 30, 50 years from now. I think it's only going to get more saturated and it's only going to get harder. And I'm going to tell you guys a few reasons why I think this and some practical and tactical steps that you can walk away with. This will be a very short fire episode. For number one, when I looked and I got into business and I went all in on developing myself and growing companies and solving problems in the world and figuring out how to make money and build the life that I knew God called me to live, I realized that there was different levers of leverage in that process. I realized that the first lever is that I only have 24 hours in a day and that I needed to get employees to leverage their time to be able to scale and do more than I could do on my own. Okay, so I pulled that lever. The second lever that I realized is I need capital, I need resources, I can make money work for me and multiply that. Then the third lever that I see is SaaS products. It's evergreen products. Okay, I'm doing all these things and coaching all these people on how to build their brands, but I still have to do that with my time. How do I make this evergreen? How do I pre-record the content, package it up, and it can sell as many times as it wants, and it doesn't cost me any more effort, time, or energy? Okay, now I can multiply that. But then there was a fourth pillar of leverage that I was truly missing fully capitalizing on, and it was media. It was the value of a personal brand. And there was a day, I'll never forget it. I was on my phone and I saw, like on Apple, sometimes you get like those news highlights from Apple. Like I never look at it, but I happened to see it the day that Kylie Jenner was the youngest female billionaire in the world. And I remember looking at that and actually reading the article and saying, oh my God, the reason that she is the youngest billionaire in the world is because of her personal brand. And it was in that moment that I made a decision to go all in on my own personal brand. See, people don't buy our products and services until they've bought into us. I'll give you some examples of the power of a personal brand, the power of how posting a video on your social media every single day can literally change your lives and the lives of others that you can impact through the content. Let's look at The Rock, for example. Dwayne Johnson, former wrestler, and he goes on and he gets into movies and acting. He's also the second most followed individual on Instagram. And The Rock recently launched a tequila line called Teremana Tequila. And what he's done is he's built such a personal brand around himself. He scored a deal with his personal brand with Under Armour. And what he did is he built a brand by producing content and posting videos every single day and educating and entertaining his audience that got people to buy more into him. And then he took the things that he already did, that he was already passionate about, and he formed brand deals with companies like Under Armour and Teremana Tequila. And both of those companies will yield him billions of dollars in his lifetime, all because he posted on social media every single day. So I'm making this episode to encourage you that you are living in one of the most opportune times in history. And I would feel that I'm doing you a disservice if I didn't hop on my podcast and tell you to start posting more on social media, to start sharing more of your truth with the world. Now, let me tell you what I'm not telling you. I'm not telling you to post fake content. I'm not telling you to rent a Lamborghini and take a picture in front of it, or private jets to look cool for clout or fame or likes or followers. That's not what I'm saying right now. I'm saying that inside of you are gifts and talents and dreams and passions, and the world deserves to be exposed to them, that you have greatness inside of you. And full disclosure, this isn't for everybody. Maybe you're the type of person that has truly no conviction at all to be on social media. But what I would challenge you on is, if you want to build and scale your own company, or you're in any relationship-based business, let's say real estate, for example. If you're a realtor listening to this, the only reason that you acquire clients to sell their home through you or to buy a home through you is because they've bought into you first, right? People buy people. And social media has created an opportunity where we can share ourselves with the world and get people to buy into us, to know us, to like us, to trust us. And through that process, you're going to begin to build relational equity with the audience that you build. And when you build relational equity and there is trust, you can make an offer. You can have a product or a service that solves people's problems or entertains them, that they're willing to invest their money because they've bought into you. So I hope that on this episode, you got a little fired up and you got a little bit encouraged to start posting more on social media, not for likes, not for clout, not for fame, not even for followers, but because you understand that you are living in one of the greatest opportunities in history to reach and connect with your ideal clients. More than anything, I'm speaking to business owners that want to serve more people, that want to solve more problems. And I'm challenging you. And I'm saying, are you posting on social media? Or are you making excuses and justifications and still complaining why you're not attracting more clients in your business? I'm even speaking to ministry leaders and to pastors and to people that want to preach the gospel and save more souls, but yet are complaining about social media when it's the greatest tool that you can use to share your message with the world. Guys, this phone right here can change your life. I wanted to be a motivational speaker. I wanted to impact people's lives because of a mentor that I had at a young age that did it for me, that passed away from cancer. And I remember getting so frustrated because nobody knew who I was. Nobody cared who I was. And I remember sitting down with another mentor and him telling me, Cody, you got to stop making excuses. You got to stop justifying why it's not happening for you. And you got to start using what you have. And he said, do you have a phone? It was an iPhone 5 at the time. I'm like, yeah. He's like, can it record? I'm like, yeah. Can you post videos on the internet? I'm like, yeah. He's like, the only thing holding you back from the dream that you want to have, the life that you want to live, the impact that you want to make is you. And I pulled that phone out and I began to record videos every single day. And I didn't miss a video for over 500 days in a row. And I did these 30-second motivation check videos. If you followed me back in the day, you know what I'm talking about. And I began to make an impact beyond my wildest beliefs. I'll tell you what didn't happen. I didn't get millions of followers. I didn't get hundreds of thousands of views on my videos. I didn't go viral because I was dancing on TikTok, but I was sharing content that was truly changing people's lives. And I built tens of thousands of followers that had bought into Cody Cottle. And when I finally got around to figuring this business thing out and putting together a product and a service that could solve problems in the world and make a difference, I had an audience that had already bought into me. And when I came to them and said, hey, I've created this is what it can do for you. Terrible at sales at the time. If anybody wants to buy it, just reach out to me. I did $23,000 in sales in my first week. I did 6 figures in under 6 months. And I attribute all of that because I posted a video on social media every single day.